Just the latest in a series of issues at schools that have had parents and students on edge. It's been happening for more than a week now in Whitley County. Schools went back to the classroom yesterday after being closed because of violent threats. And while some kids think this is just a joke and they might be trying to get out of school for a little while, there's very serious ramifications for this stuff. Fox 55's Troy's Grant spoke with an expert about it. She's in Whitley County with more.
Brian, like you said, when a student or a person makes these threats, they are taken very seriously, regardless of their age or the intent behind them. There are going to be some serious ramifications. Whitley prosecuting attorney DJ Sigler says the most common crime they see in conjunction with the threats is the act of intimidation. And that's why it has to be taken seriously. And kids aren't the only ones to be held responsible at times. Parents can also be part of the issue and might require some civil action towards them in addition to the children.
There's certainly in Indiana a potential for civil liability for parents, particularly if they've provided a weapon to a child who they know is a kid that has issues, and then that kid goes and commits a crime. I think there's some potential civil liability. Whether there's criminal liability, some kind of aiding or assisting a criminal, I think that could be a place where we would, in fact, look at criminal liability.
Sigler says intimidation can be classified as a misdemeanor, felony, all the way up to a level 5 felony, depending on the age and the nature of the threat and who it's communicated to and what the intent behind that said threat is. And as you can see, these threats have a drastic effect as schools were not in session for some days this week. In Huntington County Community Schools, they had a remote learning day today because they had threats come in last night. And I will have more details for you guys at First at 10. We're live in Columbia City. Troy's Grant, Fox 55 News.
All right, thank you for that, Troy.